Have you ever wondered about the origins of some of our most enduring symbols? The image of a hero slaying a bull carries a rich history that is connected to the powerful figure of Mithra, a god whose influence shaped ancient cultures. Mithra is often envisioned as a powerful deity associated with light, truth, contracts, and justice. He's a figure bridging cultures, originating in Persia but finding prominence in the Roman Empire. The modern concept of Mithra is a mixture of various cultural and mythological influences, drawing from Iranian, Indian, and Roman traditions to create the figure we know today. In the age before Zoroaster's revelations, before history was etched in writing, Mithra's name echoed across the vast plains and fertile valleys of ancient Persia. The sun's daily arc across the heavens was both a spectacle of wonder and a vital necessity, shaping the lives of those who dwelt beneath it. From this world emerged Mithra, a divine being whose very essence was interwoven with the sun's radiant energy. He was a figure of eternal youth, strength not merely of muscle but of vibrant spirit. His face alight with the glow of a new dawn. But Mithra's light transcended the physical sun. It was the illumination of truth, the spark of knowledge igniting the human mind and spiritual fire that consumed doubt and ignorance. Mithra was no distant deity residing solely in the heavens. He was a vital bridge, a living connection between Ahura Mazda and humanity struggling to find its path. The world was a constant battleground, a tug-of-war between the forces of light and the insidious advance of darkness, between truth and the alluring whispers of falsehood. Mithra stood at the forefront of this cosmic conflict, a tireless warrior for good, battling Angra Mainyu and his malevolent forces. He did more than defend, he actively guided humanity, offering protection and illuminating the path towards righteousness. And in a world where agreements were often sealed with a handshake and a spoken word, Mithra held a special place. He was the ultimate witness, the divine guarantor of contracts and covenants. He was a protector of promises, ensuring that oaths were honored and that commitments were kept. But he was also a force of justice. He was swift and unyielding towards those who dared to break their word. This wasn't just about personal honor. It was about maintaining the very fabric of society, ensuring that trust and fairness prevailed. Mithra's role as a god of contracts and justice underscores the importance of ethical conduct in ancient Persian culture, a culture where a person's word was their bond and where truth was valued above all else. While written records from this early period are scarce, later Zoroastrian texts and the artistic representations that have survived throughout the ages gives us glimpses into these core attributes of Mithra, whispering tales of his power, his light, and his unwavering commitment to justice. Mithra's influence extended beyond Persia's borders. Like those sun's rays he personified, his presence spread eastward, traveling along ancient trade routes and finding voice in the languages of distant lands. In the Indian subcontinent, Mithra's story emerged with existing Vedic traditions, finding resonance with deities like Mithra. This shared Indo-Iranian heritage, a common source of beliefs and narratives, flowed into distinct cultural expressions. Though the details of Mithra's myths might have transformed in this new setting, his fundamental attributes, his connection to light, friendship, and the sanctity of agreements, remained remarkably consistent. The essence of the melody persisted, even as the instruments playing it changed. The ancient Indians recognized in Mithra a familiar presence. He was no stranger. He was a kindred spirit, a divine embodiment of principles that they too held sacred. While the specific attributes and stories surrounding him might have evolved, the essence of Mithra, his connection to light, his role as a protector, and his unwavering commitment to truth, resonated deeply. In India, his role as a guardian and protector was perhaps amplified, reflecting the importance of these qualities in their society. He stood alongside Varuna, a powerful Vedic deity associated with cosmic order and justice, these two guardians of Rita, the cosmic order, ensuring that truth and righteousness prevailed. This exchange of religious ideas highlights the fluid nature of belief in the ancient world. It wasn't a one-way street, with Persia dictating the understanding of Mithra. Rather, it was a dynamic interplay, a conversation between cultures, each contributing its own unique perspectives and interpretations. The Indian influence enriched Mithra's character, adding new layers of meaning and reinforcing his image as a powerful deity deeply involved in the affairs of humans and the cosmos. He became not just a Persian god, but a figure recognized and revered across a wider swathe of the ancient world, a testament to the power of shared cultural roots and the enduring appeal of the values he represented. Mithra's journey continued westward, borne on the currents of trade and conquest, until he found fertile ground in the vast and sprawling Roman Empire. The legions of Rome, their standards a testament to imperial might, embraced Mithra as their patron deity. Merchants traversing the empire's intricate network of roads and sea lanes invoked Mithra's name to protect their journeys and guarantee the integrity of their trade. In this diverse and dynamic society, Mithraism flourished, becoming a popular religion among soldiers and merchants and drawing followers from every stratum of Roman life. Roman Mithraism is not merely a continuation of Persian traditions. It evolved into a distinct faith, developing its own unique rituals and symbolism, reshaping Mithra into a deity that resonated with the specific values and sensibilities of Roman culture. Central to this transformation was the tauroctony, that's Mithra slaying the bull. This dramatic scene depicts Mithra, youthful and powerful, his Phrygian cap firmly in place, plunging a dagger into the bull's neck. The bull, a symbol of strength and fertility, collapses. This act was not one of senseless violence, but a cosmic drama of creation, sacrifice, and renewal. The bull's blood spilling onto the earth was believed to possess life-giving power, enriching the land and ensuring its fertility. This iconic image, the hallmark of Roman Mithraism, stands in stark contrast to earlier Persian depictions, revealing the remarkable adaptability of religious symbols and their capacity to acquire new meanings within different cultural contexts. Roman Mithraism was a mystery religion, veiled in secrecy and imbued with an aura of exclusivity. Initiates gathered in hidden subterranean temples designed to evoke the mystery and power of the divine. These Mithraea, often resembling caves, were adorned with frescoes depicting scenes from Mithra's mythology, including the iconic tauroctony. Within these sanctuaries, initiates progressed through 7 grades, each associated with specific symbols, rituals, and a deeper understanding of the faith's mysteries. These rituals frequently involved symbolic meals and shared experiences and fostered a strong sense of community and belonging among Mithra's followers. These mysteries offered a path to spiritual rebirth, a promise of salvation and rewards beyond death. This secretive and hierarchical structure resonated with Roman soldiers, accustomed to the rigid order of military life, and with merchants who valued loyalty and discretion in their commercial affairs. This Roman adaptation of Mithra's worship added new layers of symbolism and ritual, transforming him into a powerful patron of the Roman military, a symbol of imperial power, and a deity who offered his followers a path to personal and spiritual fulfillment. As Mithraism spread across the Roman Empire, it encountered and merged with the diverse landscape of Greco-Roman religious beliefs. This wasn't a conquest, it was a gradual assimilation, a process of syncretism that further enriched Mithra's image through association with familiar deities. The Romans, with their own pantheon of gods and goddesses, recognized in Mithra qualities that resonated with their existing faith. He was not a foreign intruder, but a kindred spirit, a deity whose attributes aligned with some of their most revered divinities. Mithra's association with light and power intensified as he became syncretized with solar deities. He was strongly linked to Helios, the Greek sun god, and Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun, a prominent Roman deity in the later empire. Mithra's radiant image merged with the iconography of these solar divinities, further emphasizing his role as a bringer of both physical and spiritual light. This solar connection extended beyond life-giving energy. It also symbolized imperial authority, aligning Mithra with the Roman emperors, who were frequently portrayed with solar imagery. Mithra became more than a god of soldiers and merchants. He became a symbol of the Roman Empire itself, his power mirroring the might of Rome. The Greco-Roman era witnessed a growing emphasis on Mithra's cosmic significance. He became associated with the cycles of nature, the celestial dance of the stars, and the overarching harmony of the universe. The Romans, with their deep interest in astrology and the celestial realm, perceived in Mithra a divine power governing the cosmos. This cosmic dimension of Mithra's character underscored his immense power and influence, extending his reach beyond the earthly sphere into the vastness of the universe. This period also saw the development of a more structured theology and iconography for Mithra. Roman priests and theologians crafted elaborate interpretations of Mithra's myths and symbols, forging a complex system of belief that blended Persian traditions with Greek philosophy and Roman practicality. Mithra's image became more standardized, often depicted with specific attributes that conveyed his cosmic importance. He transcended his origins as a foreign deity. He became a powerful and universal god, his image a testament to the Roman Empire's capacity to assimilate and transform diverse religious traditions, creating something new and distinctly Roman. The tauroctony, Mithra slaying the bull, became the defining image of Roman Mithraism, a visual shorthand that instantly conveyed the essence of this mystery religion. It was more than a mere scene, it was a symbol laden with layers of meaning, a distillation of core Mithric beliefs. The tauroctony wasn't born in a vacuum. It drew from a deep well of cultural and symbolic traditions. Bull symbolism was prevalent throughout the ancient world, representing power, fertility, and even the life-giving force of nature itself. The act of sacrifice was also a common thread in many ancient religions, a way to appease the gods and ensure prosperity. These existing ideas, these cultural echoes, converged and transformed into something new and uniquely Mithraic. This tauroctony wasn't simply a copy of early traditions. It was a reinterpretation that spoke to the specific spiritual needs and cultural context of the Roman Empire. The bull's blood cascading onto the ground was a crucial element of this symbolic drama. It wasn't just blood, it was a potent source of life and a symbol of fertility and renewal. Deeply connected to the land, the Romans saw in this image a promise of abundance and a guarantee of the earth's continued fruitfulness. This bull in its death gave life, its sacrifice ensuring the cyclical renewal of nature. This emphasis on life and rebirth is a hallmark of Roman Mithraism, distinguishing it sharply from earlier, less visually focused forms of Mithra worship in Persia and India. The tauroctony became the defining symbol of Roman Mithraism, a visual embodiment of the faith's core tenets and a powerful reminder of Mithra's role as a bringer of life and a guarantor of cosmic order. Mithra's journey from the whispers of his name in ancient Persia to his rebirth in the digital landscapes of modern fantasy is a powerful testament to the fluidity and adaptability of religious figures. He wasn't a static icon frozen in time and place. He was a dynamic deity whose image evolved and transformed as he traveled across cultures and centuries. From his origins as the god of light and contracts in the Iranian world to his Roman incarnation as the bull-slaying savior, Mithra's story reflects the enduring fascination with the fundamental forces that shape our world: light and darkness, power and justice.